Hello, and welcome to our next session of Elder Scrolls Unchained. Questions are starting to become asked. When last we met, our adventurers went at request of Captain Vizier, to take care of a little bit of a bandit problem, an outpost, so to speak, that was causing trade problems along the northern route. But it seems this particular bandit problem was more than meets the eye. So from here on out, I'm going to take the adventure back to the Adventurers Guild, and you guys are just sitting around, just relaxing. The party who went out on the adventure is just returning, and those who did not get to go out are back at the guild, and they are just arriving back from the trip from the east. So I will let people take it away. Azure, Morwen, and Quidar, you're all coming back in, just now arriving back at the guild.
Mhm. Can I lag behind and have a celebratory skooma before I enter the tavern?
Roll me a Constitution save.
Okay, let's see.
And this is skooma, so the DC is 14.
Nice, I made it.
Okay, you have not started to feel the effects yet.
I suppose we enter the tavern, and I guess I'll go talk to the bartender dude.
Yep. Voile, you just now notice a lot of your fellow companions of the Adventurers Guild coming back in from what appears to be a decent hall.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna be just watching more than anything. Hello?
You notice that.
Was
Yeah,
I-
you notice that. You notice that as you crowd back in, there's not quite as many people around here. Apparently, there's been a few decent jobs coming out, so the guild's kind of quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that there's been another kind of weird bounty posted up on the board. It says, for any who have any information about odd sightings of necromancy or dark magic, please report to Captain Vizier at, said address of the Imperial City.
Would I know anything about the necromancer?
Roll me knowledge local.
Knowledge local, okay.
I just realized that I was muted. Um, Brandon, can I make a perception check to see if I noticed that Kadar was drinking skooma?
Quadar did not declare he was doing it stealthily. He kind of hung back a bit. Yeah, go ahead and roll me perception flat. Let me go ahead and roll it for you here.
So it's just drinking some health
Mhm.
potions. It's not suspicious at all.
She got a nat 20.
Oh, fuck my life.
So, yeah, Morwen, you can easily tell that he took skooma.
To roll at /R or /roll.
Say that again?
/R, so like this. Or
Okay, so-
/roll.
Roll, then 1d20.
Yeah, /roll space 1d20.
Plus 2.
Plus-
Oh, God.
Oof.
God, no.
Sadly, you don't keep up much with the local necromancy and whatnot, because obviously, it's
I have
illegal.
better things to do.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to know where things are since everyone's so secretive nowadays. So you're not entirely sure.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Well, I guess after talking to the bartender, Kodar is gonna pull out a flute and he's going to just sit on a stool and start playing.
Roll a performance check, please.
Okay.
Technically, it's a tool that you're
Oh.
proficient with, so add 2 to it. But you botched.
It sounds
So,
amazing to me, but to everyone
everyone
else,
in the
I'm
tavern,
helpful.
everyone in the tavern sees Quadar go up to his spot on the little mini stage, and according to Quadar, he's probably playing a masterpiece of ballad of unknown performance, but he did just take a shot of skooma, so his notes are off. It's off key. It's mellow pudding. It is one of the worst sounds any of you have ever heard coming from a flute.
Can I drink heavily because of this god awful music?
You may roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get drunk. Okay, Constitution. Let me find that. Oh god, this is just a flat roll.
Is
What
it
is your-
that you can have drinks up to your
Well,
Never
when she says drink heavily, I assume they're just putting it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. 9.
Okay, and I assume Morwen was getting shit faced as well.
Hey, now I didn't declare that.
Okay,
For
so
now, I'm observing the Khajiit.
typically when I have players just say they're going to get shit faced, I assume they're drinking to their limit and then going beyond. So I have a Constitution saving throw down. But you got
Yeah,
a
I'm
9,
there
and yeah,
yet.
that's not enough. So you will enter the first stage. So
Oh no.
yeah, you are drunk.
Can I have a willpower check? No, wrong
No,
game.
wrong system.
No.
So you have disadvantage on all perception checks and intelligence checks.
You know,
You also have disadvantage on all charisma checks.
you know what? Go big or go home. I'm gonna have another shot.
Okay, roll a
or
Constitution
mug.
save, even harder this time.
You said
Oh
disadvantage.
my.
This is just a Constitution save, so no, just standard Constitution save.
13.
Let me see if that actually beats the check.
Most likely not knowing my luck.
Okay, it originally starts off at 10 and then it goes to 12. You actually passed it, so you're able to put down a few more drinks without going to the next stage of what I like to call pass out. So for those of you in the tavern who notice, probably Azur and a few others, your fellow warlock, who you guys know is you're all, you don't know each other very heavily, but you know each other to be members of the guild, and you've seen each other around. You notice that she is slamming drinks down like left and right.
Call me V.
Yeah, she is getting very hammered, like royally hammered.
What a very beautiful day. Kodara's never played such a masterpiece in his life before. Oh yes.
Quidar, you look up, and you can see a lot of people have scooched away from you and are now either covering their ears or getting smashed.
Kadar will need to check his ears soon.
This one is confused.
Yes, he is.
It is the music of wonderment. Kodar is
Here,
confused.
friend. Come, have some beer.
Ale.
What is the Khajiit's name again? I'm sorry.
Kodar.
Quadar?
Yeah.
I go up to Quadar in a drunken stupor and I'm like, dude, your music sucked.
He just like
You should have played better. There's so many notes you could have touched, but you didn't. It's so unfortunate. And then I kind of just like slump back to the bar.
everyone
Sick burn.
is
Yeah, that wasn't very nice. I understand, friend. Come. I'll get you a beer.
Azor's
everyone.
just watching this from the corner, not really interacting or saying anything.
Deaf, the lot of you. Kodar is disappointed.
Kadar, friend. Come, have a beer. On me.
Why is the elf trying to get Khajiit drunk?
You're
This
gonna
one,
get drunk with a beer?
this one has been offering alcohol a lot, which is suspicious.
Beer is a refreshment, not alcohol. If you wanted alcohol, I mean, they have some of the good brandy.
When you say
there, I
alcohol, I
think.
pipe up and I ask the
It's just a
bartender, "Could I have a whore breakfast?"
Bartender kind of looks at you with a, oh, really should cut you off right now, but he does it anyway.
Another Constitution roll.
DC 16 this time.
Oh boy, I am gonna miss this. Oh,
You can just press. Oh god.
oh my
Okay.
god. Oh my god.
Luckily, one of your compatriots is there. One of the NPCs is there to catch you. You are unconscious. What is your current Constitution modifier? Nothing?
0. Everything I've been doing is just a flat roll.
Right. What's the score at?
My score is 11.
Okay, so you will be. Sorry, I'm calculating stuff here.
Before you could calculate all this and waste all your time, Azor's just going to sigh, kind of pick himself up from the wall he was leaning on, walk over, and alcohol counts as a poison, right?
This has actually been a common question that has appeared in a lot of my D&D games. I'll allow it. Yeah,
All right.
I know what
I'm
you're doing.
going to use lay on hand to expel the poison.
Okay. There is something I do with that though. Valeria, make another Constitution save. However, make this one an advantage and make it with a plus. What is your Wisdom score,
My-
sir?
+1.
Shouldn't it be charisma, since all my stuff is charisma
Yes.
based.
What's your Charisma score?
Okay, so Charisma is
5.
+4 for me.
Right. No. It's Valeria. It's going to be 1d20
1d20.
plus 5 at advantage.
All right, so there's 13. Let me do this again.
You can just type up while you're on the chat. Just press up. It will show the last message you posted, so you can just modify the plus stuff instead of typing the whole thing.
With him,
I'm taking
well,
a 13.
well, with him doing the lay on hands, you feel a lot better. You're not quite sober, but you are not passed out. One of your compatriots caught you, and he comes over and like heals you up, and you're now back to consciousness, and you're back down to stage 1.
Thanks. What's your name?
Azor,
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Valeri.
give us one nod.
I
Give
nod
us-
back.
Why don't you go easy on the drinks?
Yeah, I've been told that in college.
I see.
So I just ask, just for a normal beverage at the bartender, either water or something non-alcoholic at this point.
He gives you a sweetened kind of honey mixture, which is really good.
All right.
Just got it brought in from Skyrim yesterday morning.
Oh, I heard many wondrous things about that place.
Well, a little bit off now since the Nords decided to take it back from the Empire. I mean, good on them, but it makes trade routes a little bit less profitable, but they are still selling a lot of mead, and it's pretty good. So, although they came up with this, and it's non-alcoholic, and it's great for people who don't just want to sit there and drink milk. So,
At a game, where are we located? Tamriel?
Cyrodiil.
Bruma, Cyrodiil,
all right.
Bruma,
Sorry
north
about that.
north of the city.
Okay. I always wanted to see Skyrim. I heard many beautiful things about it, aside from the Nords taking over and me not being welcome there, most likely, and then trying to close the College of Winterhold.
The bartender, who you know is One-Eyed Jack, kind of looks
That's
at you and he's like,
awesome.
and he's literally got one eye. He's got an eye patch. He looks at you and he says, "Yeah, the Skyrim's actually quite a beautiful place. A little bit dangerous now, but like I said, after the Stormcloaks took over, I'm not exactly sure what the law is up there. But as far as I know, they still allow trade and people to come in. Just no military forces are allowed to cross borders anymore.
Really? Mm.
Well, I
Yeah,
hope to
it's
visit it one day.
hey, it's to each their own. It is a beautiful place, and there is some lot of work up there now. Now that they're starting to reestablish their own government.
Yeah, my cousin
Yeah, as long as
Maribel
they can.
lives there.
Interesting.
Your what?
Your cousin?
Maribel Irvine.
Interesting. Not heard the name. She
Mhm.
liking it up there?
I haven't talked to her in a while, unfortunately, but she's going to Winterhold up there.
I see.
It's
That's
been a
right.
while.
They did reestablish the college, and I heard that there was a bit of an incident up there a couple years ago, but everything's fine now.
That's good. I've been sending letters, but unfortunately nothing came back.
Ominous foreshadowing. He kind of says, "Well, I was actually planning on paying a visit up to the college sooner or later. I actually might put it up on the bounty board in the future, but I'll need an escort. Yeah, I'll need an escort. The College of Winterhold. Unfortunately, we don't have a teleport scroll here and no station to get set up, so we got to do everything by hand. It's a pretty big order, pretty long trip.
Oh, I would love to escort you there if you don't mind me just putting myself in.
This
Yeah.
one would also like to come.
Well, when the job comes up, I will definitely get ready to post it.
All right, thank you.
I'll know who to ask.
Finally.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now we can.
Yeah.
No.
Ha.
It's like the first couple adventures. What do we do? Get shit faced. Azur's just sitting there smashing his head against the wall. Like, what am I doing here?
I'm not getting shit faced. I'm trying to get info from Kadar about his skooma, but I can't do it if he's not agreeing to my beer.
Yeah, it's
Every adventure I start on, I always get shit faced. Happened 3 years ago. It's gonna happen now. I'm keeping the tradition going.
It's the way to
That's
go.
how I started too.
By the way, it's been more than about 10-15 minutes in game, so Badar, roll me another Constitution save, please.
Okay. $21. Yeah.
Hey, you're fine. Skooma is clearly your go-to.
Yeah. Anyway, I accept the alcohol beverage from the elf. The buzz.
Good.
He's
So I'm
just
going to sit on the.
very suspiciously looking at you.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on the far end of the bar that's far away from most of the people. And I'm gonna, nod to Kadar to come there.
He's just looking at you like he looks very confused and just sitting on the bar, just looking at you, confused.
Friend, why are you being so weird?
The Bosmer is being very suspicious.
Is there something in my teeth?
What does the Bosmer want from Khajiit?
Why would I want something? Like, why are you so suspicious? I mean, usually it's other people that are suspicious of Khajiit, not the other way around. You're a strange fellow, you know that?
It looks like he's processing what you just said.
Here, have some beer.
He will
beer.
stand up and follow you, I guess.
I mean, shouldn't you be a bit more chill by now?
Paranoia is setting in, man.
That was in character, by the way.
By the way,
Sorry,
Quadar,
sorry.
By the way, Quadar, you're getting advantage on strength checks. However, you're taking disadvantage on intelligence checks now.
Yeah.
No, no. Wait, how many skumas did he have?
Okay.
Skooma is
Well,
a hard drug.
Kadar,
He didn't specify, and he took a shot of skooma last time too, so it hasn't worn off yet. So he's done
Oh my
2 full
God.
shots of skooma.
yeah.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah, he didn't say he was doing a little nibble. Last session he was like, I take a full shot of
Nope.
skooma, and then this session he took a full
Yep.
shot of skooma.
Oh, Bullet, you're a dead man.
It's fine. Kajita's used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's sitting by Maven
So
in the
anyway.
corner, being all suspicious. Why are you
Stop being
whispering?
so suspicious, friend. Because I'm going to ask you about your skooma.
He like starts panicking and like looks around.
Do I notice this?
Shh, 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 shh.
Roll me a perception.
All right. Do I still have
You're
disadvantage or not
drunk,
anymore?
man.
No, not anymore, because
No, you're
As
you're
you
down
were
to
You're
the
drunk. You're not passed out.
No, she's down to the other level. I'll say after this amount of time, after being healed, I'll say it's just a normal perception check.
all right. Oh,
Yeah, but we're intentional.
True,
Whisper.
but you did not declare you were doing stealth. If you like, you and Quadar can both roll stealth checks versus this.
Kadar is not gonna roll
Oh no,
stealth.
we're not doing stealth. We're whispering.
Well, that's what I'm
Which
saying
means
is when you
unless you
whisper,
have superhuman
you still
hearing,
you still roll stealth to do whisper.
Also, Kadar
Oh,
was like
then
being
we should
oddly
do-
suspicious by like looking around all paranoidly.
Yeah, Quadar is not going to stealth. That's okay. I will stealth for Christine. Okay, Christine. All right. So, Volare, you can hear Quadar. You can't really hear Morwen's character.
all right. I'm gonna go up to Quadar and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm sorry for acting like such a nasty person earlier. It was the drinks."
Yes, we are totally not talking about skooma. Yes.
Denkwa.
Yeah, you should probably get him a beer.
What? No. Uh,
Skooma?
yeah.
What are you
You're
talking about,
open
friend?
something that's completely illegal.
What?
yes. Skooma
Hang on,
is
I need to roll
illegal.
some. I need to roll something here.
Oh, I say in a hushed tone. I say in a hushed tone.
Wait,
Oh
I'm-
God. Oh God.
Can I have? Hold on, I'm reading these items. Can I have all of you roll me a perception check at disadvantage, please?
Okay.
I got
Why do we
Christine.
have disadvantage?
10.
That's what the item says.
Oh, you gotta be
Oof.
kidding
Holy
me.
shit. That one though.
What did I roll?
Natural one, and it's disadvantage, so you have to take the
Oh.
lower.
Oh,
Morwen,
God
you
damn it,
see your
Brandon.
foot. You see your foot.
Hold
No
on.
one
I
notices
didn't roll
this.
I accidentally didn't write roll disadvantage. I just rolled normal.
Yeah.
Taking a 9.
Yep. So none of you notice this.
Mhm.
Quadar, roll me an intelligence save, and this is a disadvantage.
No.
7.
Actually, I imagine Azure could have rolled perception for this if he wanted to. although it is a little bit far away, and I don't know, Azure, if you declared you were paying attention to what was going on at the bar. I think he is away at the moment, so that's okay. Quidar, that is disadvantage, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I got a 7.
Okay, so 7. So Quidar, whenever they ask you a question for the next 4 minutes, you must answer truthfully.
Oh shit. Okay. So Kodar is just like being all paranoid and stuff, just looking around.
Is he being questioned by the guards?
No,
No.
What
Okay.
no one saw what
guards?
happened.
Oh, sorry.
Nobody knows this has happened.
Oh.
So what is Maven Moen? Wait, fuck. What's your guy? The Bosmer doing?
Well, I'm confused right now because I don't know where we're at.
We're in
You're
the
at the
bar.
bar.
Someone casted
You're
a
still
I
at the
know
same
we're at the
area.
bar. I mean where we're at, not in place wise. I mean, what was
Basically,
going on?
someone
Last I
casted.
remember
Okay,
is Kadar
okay.
saying
No one
something
saw what
about
happened.
skooma.
He was
Mhm.
talking about skooma, and that was the last thing that happened. Took a sip
Yeah.
of his drink, and now he's looking a little more paranoid.
So he told Vora.
Yeah, Vorlori, yeah, he literally said skooma.
Dear Lord.
This Khajiit is strange.
You can say that again.
This one feels a huge amount of discrimination against Khajiit.
Oh,
Disappointment.
stuff it.
Ah,
Well, you just all of a sudden, without any reason, you just said skooma.
skooma. This one is.
Skooma.
This one. Technically does not have skooma.
Is it because you just
Skooma?
popped the last one? Is that the reason?
I mean, listen, lady, you can't go assuming that he drinks skooma just because he's a Khajiit.
No,
This
he
is
literally said he just
outright
drinks skooma. There's
discrimination
no
here.
assumption about it.
This one.
No, he
did
just
not.
said a word. That doesn't mean
I did
anything.
not
You're
hear
just
a word. I heard literally
assuming.
said him looking around and saying skooma.
Kodar literally did say that we're not talking about skooma. Yeah.
This one did not say he was drinking skooma. He just said we are not.
That we were talking about skooma because it's a
Skooma.
problem in society, and we were talking about that. But of course, you don't care about that. You just come over here marching and discriminate against some poor Khajiit.
Inside check on Norwin.
Yeah, Vorlori, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Okay.
Roll my charisma shit, please.
Inside. Let me just find the inside.
It's going to be insight versus deception. Hold on a sec.
Laurie, is your sheet on Roll20?
Yes, it is.
You can just click the thing instead of typing it, so you don't have to. Yeah, you go. Oh wait.
So
You
now
can
you
just
tell me this. 15. 24?
Yeah, she beat you.
What?
That was a good roll.
Damn it.
I have some kind of proficiency in deception. Sorry, love.
Nah.
Alright, so
I'm a professional con artist, man. That's what I do.
I'm a professional
Scam
carnage,
people.
man. That's what I do.
alright, so Quidar you can tell is clearly bullshitting. However, Morwen, you can't read her. You don't know.
I trust you for now. But mark my words.
Kadar is
I mean, it's
giving
not.
shifty eyes right now.
Well, to be
Kudar.
fair, what we're talking about is not any of your business, really. You just marched in
Jack
here, you know.
Jack slams his hand down on the table, and he looks at Morrow,
Whoa.
and he says, he looks right at you, Quidar, and he says, Quidar, have you been taking skooma?
Ha!
Maybe.
I knew it!
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't forget you have to answer truthfully.
Yes. It's like shifty eyes.
Kadar, what the hell, man? I thought we were over this. I thought that you were on the right path now.
This one has no clue what the elf is talking about. This one thinks the elf is also on skooma.
Jack kind of looks up and he says, you know, that's how you got in trouble with the guild last time, man. You got to lay off that stuff.
This one is not
What?
drinking as much.
And
Is there
he
anything we
pulled.
can give him to help him get better or
Yeah,
get off
what
of
kind
it?
of trouble did you get into, Kadar?
Jack
Can we
looks
fix
over
him?
at Jack looks
Sorry.
over at Valerie and he looks at Valerie and he's like, yeah, we can fix him. Just let me get some stuff here. He looks over at Morrowind and says, none of your business. And then he looks over at Quidar and he says, by the way, you still owe us a cow.
Oh shit.
This one
I
does
can
not
help you
remember
with that, friend.
fiddling with a cow.
Well, I don't know what you did with a cow, but
Let me
I can
think.
help you.
I don't think I want to know what he did with the cow.
He hands you some stuff, Quidar, and after you take it, your effects of skooma wear off. It seems to be just a simple debilitating potion.
Mm-hmm. What did Kadar do with a cow?
Morrowind, roll me a perception. I'll go ahead and roll it here.
You roll me a perception.
Yep.
By the way, out of
Perception.
character, is that no-eye dude guildmate of mine?
Oh yeah, Jack is the bartender at the Adventurers Guild.
No, I'm not talking about this guild.
You don't know. Jack has been seen, and you've seen him definitely do business. However, you do not know if he has membership or not.
Okay.
However, you do catch a hooded figure slip you something in your pocket because you got a nat 20 on perception. So you saw him do that. There was a hooded figure who stood up from one of the corners of the bar and pocketed something into one of your pockets of your coat.
Okay. I'm not gonna check it out just yet, because there are people that might be watching.
Since you guys have been doing a lot of fun stuff, Azur, is there any declarations you wish to do?
Don't have enough gold to go out and buy armor yet, so Azor's just going to be keeping an eye on the tavern, watching people go in and out, by seeing if he's not really looking for anything in particular, just trying to keep the memories at bay.
Okay, you did see kind of a shady figure kind of just leave the inn, and when that happens, you feel your mace heat up just a little bit, and then as the figure leaves the door and keeps going even further, the mace cools down.
In response to that, I'm going to try to detect evil. Use my divine sense. Which is, I believe, the presence of a strong evil registers to your sense like a noxious odor or powerful good rings. As
Does
an
it count
action.
yourself too?
Huh?
Discount yourself too.
Well,
If
he's
you're
not
evil,
looking.
can you
My
detect
character-
yourself?
He's not looking into a mirror.
Until the end of my next turn, I know the location of any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet of me.
Well, no celestial fiends are undead.
Alright. I'm assuming fiends basically mean Daedra. In
Yeah,
this.
Daedra. Yes, very much so. Nope, no detection from that guy.
Alright. I'll place my but I will stand up to follow, and I'll place my hand on my mace to see if it tells me anything.
It doesn't say anything, but as you decide to get closer to the stranger leaving the Adventurers Guild, it warms up.
Alright.
Do I notice that Azure is trying to follow the hooded person?
He didn't declare he was being all stealthy about it, so yeah,
Yep.
you can really notice.
Well, guess what I'll be doing? I'll tell people I'm gonna probably go to Olaf's tap. But then roll me a stealth, please. As soon as I'm out the door.
Godar suggests you don't get too drunk like last time. Poor Bosmer. Godar does not
Okay.
want to carry the Bosmer again.
So as Morwen and Azur are doing that, I'm going to go back to Quadar and
Just call me V.
V.
Just call
There
me
we go.
V. Just call me V.
I'm going to go back to V and Quadar at the bar. And V, Jack kind of pipes up and he says, "Oh, by the way, V, letter
What's
came
up?
for you today."
Oh, thank you. I open it and I read it.
It's addressed in very fancy engraving, and it's from the College of Winterhold.
Oh,
It
I
is-
open it. Is it my cousin?
It is from your cousin, saying
How
that
is it?
basically it's a little bit odd because she's not giving a whole lot of details. Although the handwriting is very fine, it looks like it was written very quickly.
Mhm.
It says, "Dear cousin, I am fine. I wish you well. I really hope to see you soon. I just graduated to the top of my class. We have a new teacher here, and he is quite the experienced caster, and through him I have learned and risen up very quickly through the ranks. I would very much like to see you as soon as you can get out here. There's a new archaeological dig opening up out at the northern shore, and I'm
Mhm.
very much interested in checking it out."
I asked if I could what's his name? One Eye Jack?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If he happens to have a pen and paper and I could write another message to Mirabelle.
He
Am I
does.
pronouncing it correctly, Mirabelle or Maribel?
I think it's Maribel, yeah.
Maribel. I say, dear Maribel, I'm glad to hear from you. Know that Ma and Pa are still working in High Rocks. They miss you too. We all want it, like they all want us to go back to the old farm. And I will be willing to. What was she wanting to check out with me?
She just wants to see you and say hi and catch up and all that.
Oh, okay. I thought you mentioned something that was very. She wanted to go see an exhibit.
Oh, the archaeological dig. There's a new archaeological dig that the College of Winterhold just found out up north, and since no one here knows about the events of what happened, that's the most you know.
Mm-hmm. And I say that, and I just say, "Mom, Pa, say hi."
Okay, you do that, and Jack will take your letter to the crows.
Mm-hmm.
Send a raven for it. And going back, unless Quadar wishes to do something.
Let's see. I still got 3 skooma. I would like
Here we
to
go.
try.
No.
Okay, fine.
Wait, what did
Okay,
you say?
okay. I have a dumb idea. I would like to fail trying stealthily drink a skooma. Like it's so obvious you can tell that he's
Can I-
trying.
So,
Can I
so
see
in
this?
other, Well, he's purposely saying he fails. So
I'm gonna slap that skooma out of his hand.
okay, Quidar, you go to try and like do a fancy like quick quaff, but you're obviously just failing, and she comes up and slaps it out of your hand.
How dare you? That is
How
very
dare you
rude.
do it in this establishment, you dumb son of a bitch? You know that shit can kill you, right?
It was. Wait, is the effects of the thing still on me? Like the truth thing?
I'm actually going to say yes.
Come on, it's been more than 4 minutes,
Khajiit.
right?
Khajiit. To Khajiit, it is not as potent. Also, it. Oh, wait, I can't lie. Damn it.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, so yeah. He says to Khajiit it's not as potent.
The Khajiit is not a what?
It's not as potent to Khajiit, he says.
I don't care how potent it is or is not potent. You shouldn't be doing this stuff. Come on. Drugs kill. Haven't they taught you that in school?
In elsewhere, they teach us to drink skooma and to take it in moderation.
Give me the rest of it. Could I roll a persuasion for him to give me the rest of his skooma?
Yes. It's going to be persuasion versus. I'm going to say Mr. Khajiit will roll a. I'm going to say insight versus persuasion. Khajiit roll insight. Valerie roll
Out
persuasion.
of character question.
Fuck.
Would that really work though? Like if he really doesn't want to give it, no matter
Well, the thing is,
what
remember, he's also under the effects of the
says
drug.
or rolls.
He's also under the effects
Yeah.
of the drug, so I'm giving
come
him.
on. 14.
You beat me.
Wait, I did? Yes.
Yeah, he rolled pretty bad.
Yes.
Quidar, you kind of feel like it's getting really hard to lie. Your head is kind of getting fuzzy. And she seems to be making a good point. Maybe it's time to stay off the scuba for a bit.
This one expects to get the pouch back.
No, I
He
expect you to get clean. Give it. Give
He
it.
like gives you like what the fuck face, and he gives you a pouch.
And I go over to One-Eyed Jack and I'm like, dispose of this, please, and thank you.
No.
No,
just-
too bad. It's good. That thing's gonna
he
rot your
puts it in
brain.
his pocket.
Oh
He puts
God,
it in his
not you
pocket, and
too.
One-Eyed Jack puts it in his pocket, and he looks over at Quidar, and he's like, "Consider some of your debt paid off."
But
What?
that
This
is
goes for very high on the market, and he has a debt to pay off.
As long as you're not taking it yourself, I could care less where it goes. If I'm doing a mission with him, I'd rather him be sober.
Good
Oh.
point.
Can this one at least acquire some alcohol? Maybe some honey mead, maybe.
I grab him by the scruff of his neck and I just pull him out the door at this point because like I'm having enough of this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this shit. I'm like, nope.
Don't let. He looks over. Jack looks over at Quidar, and he's like, "Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out."
Can I do an Al Bundy? No, I'm kidding. I won't pull an Al Bundy.
Question: is this happening while we're already out?
No, this is happening right behind you guys. So after Zur, the figure, and Morwin trail outside, this will follow. So now we're going back to Zur and Morwin, and you guys are supposedly tailing the hooded figure. At least I assume.
Oh, I'm telling Azure. I'm not telling the hooded
Alright.
figure.
Azure, what do you do next?
Azor's just going to walk up to the hood figure. He's not stealthy.
Okay, you're just gonna walk up and basically declare your presence. Okay.
Yeah.
The hooded figure turns. He looks like a very average-looking guy, human. Does not look imperial. He looks more Nordish. Can I help you?
looks him up and down, gives a low growl, taps his mace. Is it warm still?
A little bit, yeah.
Why do I sense Daedra on you?
Man tilts his head almost like a cat and kind of looks at you. I do not know why, my friend, but I do not worship any Daedra here. Roll me an insight check.
Right. Let me.
Oh wow, that's a nat 20.
Damn.
Even with his good roll, you can tell he's bullshitting.
Lies.
Kind of blinks in a little bit of a surprise, and then he looks at you and kind of looks you up and down. He says, well, we all have our patrons that we talk to give us strength in times of need. But I assure you, I have made no bargain with my soul. And in that he is telling the truth.
Takes a deep breath and goes, would this be something to do with the recent incursion with the Red Hand?
He blinks again, looking a little bit surprised. He says, perhaps.
I do not take kindly to the worshippers of the dawn.
I am no worshipper of the dawn, my friend. If anything, I seek to kill the worshippers of the dawn. After all, he gets very close to you and says in a very low tone, Sithis wills it. And he
Do I hear
he looks
all
at
that?
yes, you hear this. He gives you a little nod, Azure, and then he leaves.
Grunts and turns to go back to the bar, as the fact of the matter is, if the guy isn't part of the dawn, I have no problem with him.
Mm-hmm. And as you walk away and he gets further and further, your mace cools down. Also, it's at this point, Azure, you feel something in your pocket.
I reach in to fish around my pocket.
Feel a small parchment.
Pull it out.
We know.
Tilts his head, unsure what they know.
Black handprint and everything?
Yep.
Yes! Sorry.
And then tucks the paper back into his pocket.
As you're walking back towards the Adventure Guild, a random NPC walks by you and says, if the Empire won't stop the scuba trade, who will? And then they just keep walking.
Yes! Wait, do they run into me pulling... I'm sorry, Jackie. What's your character's name?
Kodar.
Kodar. Do they walk up and see me pulling Kodar by the scruff of the neck out of the tavern?
When they get halfway past the little tree that's in the town square there, as they're walking back towards, although no one can see Morin because she rolled a pretty decent stealth. Azure, as you're just coming back, you can see V pulling Kodar by the scruff of his beard out of the tavern. or out of the Adventurers Guild.
Hey, Azur.
Hello, Azur. I mean, Lizard. He's just like kind of crouched and like being pulled, and he's being casual about it.
I have one mission all of us can go to help him get clean.
V, you know that there is one person who indeed can help him get clean.
One-eyed Jack.
No, there is another member of your party, or she's another member of the guild. Her name is Emshi.
Hmm.
She lives not too far from here.
Where is? Wait, what? What is your race again? Race? Sorry.
Oh, mine?
Mhm.
Breton.
Where is the Breton taking this one?
I'm taking you to get clean. That's where I'm taking you.
But this one's fur is cleaner than snow.
Yeah, and I don't care. So I will drag him all the way up to, what's her name, Emshi?
Yep.
So I drag him all the way up there by the scruff.
Okay.
I will follow them.
Okay. As you're going along, so I assume Azur just goes back into the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, don't you will follow?
Azur, you go back into the cavern. Morwen's going to follow them. So Kudar and V are going up there. Eventually, you get to Emshi's place, and
I knock
she
on the-
opens.
Oh, sorry.
What's creepy is you go to knock, and like as your fist is coming forward to the door opens, and you almost fall in.
Oh, sorry about that.
You see,
Who knocks with their whole body?
you see this woman standing
Hello.
in the doorway,
Hello.
swords and all. Looks up at you. Then she looks over at Quidar, looks back at you, and let me guess. We need to get this one clean.
Boy, you're good. Yes, yes, and yes.
Is
Well-
this person a great practitioner of divination?
No, I do things the old-fashioned way, Quidar.
Even better.
She takes you out back, and she takes a bucket. She takes 2 buckets, and she goes around out back, and she says, follow. And as you go out to the back of this little tiny yard she has, she eventually comes back with 1 bucket, and it is filled with massive amounts of what appears to be ice. It looks like there was some sort of destruction magic used on it to ice it up. And then the other bucket has a buttload of steam coming out of it.
Do you need any help, Emshi?
Just hold his other side, please.
I do that.
What was
is
in the
going to
bucket?
happen?
Ice water and hot water. She takes your head, Quidar, and slams it into the ice cold water, and then pulls it out and then slams it into the hot water. It's literally the Princess Bride thing when he's rehabilitating Anito Montoya and he's shoving his head into both buckets of water. That's literally what she's doing.
Oh, this is the worst day of Godar's life. La, 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 la.
You need to gargle water. Make it even more authentic.
After about 5 or 6 scoops of this, Quidar, she pulls you out of the thing and then she slaps you once across the left and then once across the right. It's needless to say that you are officially 100% aware of everything that is going on and are no longer affected by any alcoholic or other drug effects at all.
Hopefully this is the first and last time we ever have to do this.
It won't be the last.
God damn it.
It will be the last.
This is not the first time we've had to do this. This is not the first time we've had to do this, Quidar. Remember what happened last time?
Oh, please tell me what happened last time so I can kick your ass myself.
He tried to milk a cow, except it wasn't a female.
Oh my god.
That happened. Godar has no recollection of such a thing.
And
Of
yet,
course, you have no
he-
recollection of it.
he still got something he thought was milk.
With that being said, I literally shake Kadar like really violently, and it's just like, "Get clean, you stupid bastard!" Like, my God, why is this so difficult?
Mm-hmm. The skooma, the moon sugar tastes quite well. Good
I will
reason.
kill you.
Out of character. Uh, well, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello.
we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Shit.
We can hear you. Well, technical difficulties.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Now I can hear you too. Keep in mind, Lori, that our characters don't really know each other, so
well, no, that's what makes
a
this more
weird
hilarious.
introduction.
That's what makes this all.
Yeah, it's a weird introduction.
I am mother hen of this group. That's my introduction. Damn it.
Oof. Oof. You're
Oh
giving
yeah.
me
By the way,
ammo.
Kadar, I never told you my
So V is yeah. So Kudar, you are now fully sober. She is just sitting there, kind of grabbing the bridge of her nose, just like ugh.
It's fine.
And I'm
Godar
observing from the distance
It's fine.
disapprovingly.
Godar will just call you the sea witch of skooma.
My name is V, and you will refer to me as such. You understand me?
Yes, sea witch of skooma. Godar understands.
I hit him in the back of the head. Just like, like that little back slap. I do that.
Yep. All right.
MC, thank you so much for doing this. Anything I owe you?
Oh, nothing at all, dear. Nothing at all.
May
It
God
didn't
have
exactly.
mercy
It
on
didn't
my
exactly
soul.
cost much to do that.
Yeah. Oh, may God have mercy on my soul because I have to deal with this man.
Godar promises this will be the last time he will willingly go to this place.
Why do I feel like that's a lie?
She kind of smiles a little bit, and you notice that she is in that outfit that you see on the thing, and she has full weapons and everything.
She looks good. I say that in my head, not out loud.
Well, she's got a charisma at 17, so yeah, she's a pretty good-looking elf. You also notice that her eyes are very much like that. They're kind of almost glowing.
Okay.
And then she goes and she says, "Oh, I must check the crow's nest real quick." And she starts to scamper up this little ladder that goes up to the top of the Adventurers Guild, because she was only about 2 houses down. So,
Should we head out, or do you need us to stay here for the crow's nest?
oh no, you can head out here.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right. I'm so sorry. I keep on forgetting your name.
Godar.
Come on. No, this is canon. We're keeping this in here.
Q
All right, let's
and
go.
V.
Huh?
Q and V.
You could be. Let's get going, buddy.
Can you let go of the cat's scruff now?
I let go of your scruff like long ago when the water thing was done.
Oh. Why does it feel like something's grabbing the Khajiit's scruff? And he looks down and it's his own hand. Oh.
This is going to be a very interesting day.
Kinky. All right, so any last minute declarations by Azur, and then I'm going to say something that happens to Morwin, and then we'll go ahead and call it a session. Azur, any last minute declarations? Agreed.
Sorry. No, I don't really think so. I mean,
Okay.
I have one declaration to make.
I know. Well, hold on. I'll get to you in a sec.
Yeah.
I'll get to you in a sec. I want to say what goes on in the board so you all notice.
Mhm.
2 major jobs get posted in the board. 1 is an expedition to Winterhold. for the guard and for the caravan escort. The other, which and I'll post both of these. The other is, and I quote, vampire extermination.
Damn.
The escort is a longer mission that will have the people be away more. However, it pays quite a bit of money. It is going to be paying 800 gold each to each person that does the escort. The vampire one has a more potential of good loot, but that one is only paying 500 per person. I'll
I'm
post
doing the
these up when they
caravan.
get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll post them when they become available.
Oh, sorry.
So,
Yeah.
So Morin, your last minute declaration.
I'm not going to check on what was put in my pocket before I'm in Olaf's tab in my room.
Okay, so you go back to your room and then you look.
Yeah.
You see a little peach. You see a little peach. Yeah, it's a peach. No, you see a little piece of parchment, and it says, "We know." And it's at that point, Morwen, that the candle in your room is blown out. And that sounds like a good place to stop for tonight. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.
Why only an
This
hour
is-
session?
This has been
Let me take my sword out.
Okay, hold on.
This-
Let's let him
this-
finish. Let's let him finish.
this has been another session of Elder Scrolls Unchained. We hope to see you all next time. And when I finally get Twitch going, we'll start doing more sessions and longer ones. Thank you for playing.
Thank you for the